I think now it's okay. Hello, YouTube. Hello, everyone. Good morning, guys. My name is Michelle. I'm here on Talk and Talk as a hostess, and I will explain a little how this platform works, okay? Talk and Talk is a conversation platform. I'm not a teacher. I'm here to improve my English as you. And for this to happen, we need to respect each one. Don't correct anyone. Enjoy this time and respect the time to speak, because it's important to give a chance for other people to talk to. Okay, I will send the question. Just a minute. Today we are talking about positive things of this year. And I will split the room. Just a minute, please. Okay. Did you receive the invite to another room?
Not yet.
Okay, I think now it's okay. So, guys, sorry, split the rooms for me, it's a challenge. Eu tô me acostumando, sorry. So, but let's go. So, Carolina, can you present yourself for us, please?
Yeah. Hello, guys. I am Carolina, but you can call me Carol. I am in Talk and Talk, I think, since May or June, I don't remember. And I like very much. I have 27. No, I am 27. I live in São Paulo. I'm from here. I live with my parents. I have a dog. I really like to read, and I am so excited for the holidays.
Great. Thank you, Carolina. What about you, Emerson?
Sorry,
Morning, everyone. This is Emerson. I'm 35 years old. I'm married, have two children, uh, and I joined Talk since last May, I believe. But I entered in the next 10 seasons until my subscription. I use it to scout. I love sports. I was a volleyball player, and I believe that is it.
Great. Thank you, Emerson. And what about you, Ricardo? Your science.
Always sorry.
No problem.
Well, a nice day for everyone. Nice weekend. And well, I'm Ricardo. I live at São Vicente, small city of São Paulo State. It's south coast from São Paulo. São Vicente is the first city of Brazil. Well, I love watching movies, series, dancing, hang out with my friends, family. Wow, that's it for now.
Okay, thank you, Ricardo. Emerson, can you read the question number 2 and answer, please?
Of course. The question one is, please present yourself and choose another one. You already did it. So, what accomplishments or achievements are you most proud of you from this year? So many to mention it, but I believe the most one is the paternity. It's really amazing to have time to stay with your kids and follow all the steps, the school school exercise, for example, events, take time to bring them on the school, and all these things were amazing to me. So, just talking about parenting, it was the most important thing this year, the most proud accomplishment. I don't want to talk about work or anything. It's just
Yes, thank you. For me, it's just about work. In the beginning of this year, I quit of my job, and for me, it's a great challenge because I needed to reorganize my life, but it was a thing that I really wanted, and I had courage to make this decision. And now I'm working again, and I reorganized my life. So it wasn't the end of the world for me, and to make me stronger and better. So for me, it's a good achievement, I think. And for you, Ricardo? Are you muted?
Wow. I consider keep the fight is a challenge, and I continue studying. So in this case, I consider uh, incredible challenge, because when you study for a long time, it's so for at least for me, it's uh, so exhaustive. And so in this case, I consider a great achievement in my life.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And for you, Carolina?
I think this year was very intense for me. I think for me it's like a job too, because in the end of the 22, I was fired, and I uh, searched for a job for a long time. I think I stayed 6 months unemployed, and it was very bad for me. But I think like I have a job now, and okay, it's nice. But I think the thing I have more proud of me is the how can I do with my resilience to pass this bad period. So I think because I read more, I stayed more with my friends. I don't know. I think I have a good I did a good things to pass in the best way this terrible period. So I think it is. And I have a job now, so it's nice. And I started the Talk and Talk because of it. So
Yes. In the final, it was an opportunity to improve yourself. I
yes,
think
yes.
the opportunities, the good things sometimes not see is not present for us as a good thing. Sometimes it's a challenge, a problem. For me too, I needed to be patient and take care of my mind. But it was a good moment. I try. For me, it was a good moment. I really relaxed in this time. Thank you, Carolina. Mm. Can you read the question number 3? And please, if you wanted to choose other guy to answer this question, please don't. It's okay.
Okay, I answer and I choose someone
Yes,
after.
please.
Okay.
Yes.
3, can you share specific moments or events that brought to you joy and happiness in 2020? Gente, 2023? Yeah, I think it is.
It's difficult
I
for me.
forgot. Yes, when I was employed, I was living in Paraíba. I lived there for 2 years, and I go back to São Paulo because I get a job. And there, in the beginning of the year, I was employed, and I become a volunteer in a project who take care of Turtle Sea. And it was a very, very good experience for me. And I think the specific moment, I think is the first time I saw the little turtle indo pro mar when they born, and it was very special for me. And I think these little girls makes me so happy and makes me very like esperança. They hope they bring me hope to my bad moment. And it was very funny and very cutie and very beautiful. They see the nature happen in front of me, and they are like this. It's very fluffy. And how about you, Emerson?
Oh, so many moments because my daughter was about 2, so any discovery that she makes this year was special for us. But specifically, in the middle of the year, we brought to the beach in Ubatuba. So it was amazing to see her first encounter with the sea. And after this, we brought her to the Project Tamar. So she was really charmed about the turtles too, the different sizes of turtle. When Carolina said, I remember of it. So I keep all these pictures and every time that I see it, it's amazing to remember how she grow, how she becomes smart, strong, and how she fights with me in some things. So it's amazing to see all these things related to her. So the middle of the year was the best moments of this year. But there are many.
Great. Can you choose other people, please?
Oh, Ricardo, go ahead.
I don't remember a specific moment. I celebrate my life, my health. Well, I reach a good level in my life. During a lot of time, I have a lot of effort. I use it to work. Do well. I made usually 600 hours extra hours. So it's more than 3 months than my regular hours. So in this case, I consider that I reach a good moment, and I have to study. I graduate during my wife became pregnant. So in this case, I have to work and study and they grow up my child at the same time. So nowadays, I consider in the best part of my life, the best stage of my life, because I can lead better if my professional life and my uh, personal life. So in this case, I consider a lucky guy.
Thank you, Ricardo. For me, I think the specific moment always with my family, because in the first semester I didn't work, and I spent a lot of time with my family. I think sobrinhas is nephew, but I don't remember
Yeah,
very well. His nephew, yes, and uh, there was a day that the energy it's over and raining a lot and a lot, and we decided to make I don't know, championship, campeonato, dancing and sing. It was terrible, but very, very funny, very funny. And I will never forget this moment because we are very bored, raining a lot, without energy, and we look at each other, and it was, I don't know, even with many things in life, sometimes we don't enjoy the moment. So for me, it was great. It was very good. Question number 4. Ricardo, can you read and answer, please?
sure. What positive habits or routines have you developed that contributed to your well-being in 2023? Uh, well, I try to keep my routine, keep my discipline to study and work and uh, go to the gym. This kind of habits is very important in my opinion because it's necessary to keep the balance in the our health. So I normally I insert in my agenda. Normally used to study 15 hours or the 50 to 20 hours by week, and I can go to the gym around the 5 times a week, sometimes 6, sometimes 4, but it's normally I use it to go to the gym. And I at weekends I study just a little, but I can reserve a time to relax and enjoy because it's very important. So I believe that keep continue have this discipline and the continue studying, the working, the enjoy my life is a great habit in my opinion. That's it. And you, Emerson?
First of all, I should follow your habits related to study because this year was horrible to me. But out of this, I kept my routine to work out every morning, at least 3 times a week. I start to visit a nutritionist, so I increase my meals to have a better well-being. So I decrease a little bit my body fat, so it was great as well. Uh, I try to start to read more, but I confess to you that cell phones still uh, uh, always catch my attention more than books. So I should extend it in 2024. But at an average, I kept my routine of workout and I returned to the courts, playing volleyball too, also once a week. So in terms of health, everything's okay. And you, Carolina?
Um, I think uh, I think I read more this year. I was a person who don't read a lot, and in the beginning of the year, I put a goal for me because I need to read more. And nowadays, it's like drink water for me because I separate. Like, I don't know, 20 minutes doesn't matter to read. Sometimes I read more, like today is Saturday, so I think I will read like 2 hours, I don't know. But in Monday, with a lot of things to do, I reserve just 20 and it's okay. And I think it's very good. And now I make a promise to me because the next year I need to do this with the exercise, physical exercise, because I am so sedentaria and I don't, I não chega, gente, eu preciso fazer um exercício. So I think it's my best goal for the next year.
Great, great. I think for me, I have a habit to write about my feelings and my days. Every day I try to write, and it's a good strategy to understand what happened with me and see the cycles, the standards. And it's very, very interesting because sometimes we pass for the same thing, the same situation again and again. And when I read about this situation, I I understand how I always act and change my behavior. And for me, it's a good strategy for self-knowledge, and I feel less stressed when I write about my things, about my life, and it's a good habit. and I try to keep a routine. I don't have a lot of energy now, but I start at the gym in April of this year, and it changed a lot of my power, of my resilience. I feel more confident now, but not about my body, but about my strong for facing the situation. So I will try to keep this habit in next year and make adjustments for go to a nutritionist, because for me it's very important to keep my energy. And question number 5, have there been any unexpected positive surprise or opportunities that came your way this year? Carolina, can you answer, please?
I think I have a lot of, because I was very open for them, because this period unemployed was terrible. And yes, I don't know, I think the turtle was the most one. And I did some freelance too, and it was very special. And I think in work, before I get this job I have now, I went to Caruaru. I work with education, and I received a proposal to go to Caruaru in Pernambuco to work with the I don't know how to say in English, but it's diretor de escola, secretário, is to work with the leaderships of this education in Caruaru. And it was very special. It was just 1 week of work with formation, and it was a very special for me. And I think this job me levou a conseguir the actual job now. And yeah, and it was very unexpected. I don't in this time I didn't know. I don't like, I don't know how to say in English. I was like, oh meu Deus, eu não vou passar, não vai dar certo e tal. And it happened, so it was very nice. And about you, Emerson?
Mm, Since last year was when my coordinator leave the team, I had a chance to leadership all the activities related to my current job. So I had the chance to increase my technical skills in my area, the chance to reach out more times to our global colleagues. So it was amazing to develop more and more skills that I already I already thought that I had. So it was amazing to really taking care about big challenges and big situations. So nowadays I'm more confident related to this. I can face more different situations in a simple way. So it was a incredible chance to increase my skills in my current job. And you, Michelle?
I think for me, it was the opportunity to guide the immersions on Talking. Series, I thought that was wasn't able to work with this, to join with this group, because I always I never believe it about my English. For me, it's very, very difficult to believe in the that I can speak English honestly. For me, it's very, very difficult. And when I applied for this opportunity, I I I don't know, I didn't have hope to pass, and it was unexpected for me. And of course, I would want to know more about English, about talking and vocabulary. And always Saturday, I think that I'm not enough, but it's a good way to learn it, to keep improve my English. And for me, I just try. It's a habit. I try and try and try, and that's it. But it was a good opportunity to improve my English. A very good opportunity. And for you, Ricardo?
Uh, I'm not sure, but I don't remember a surprise. Mm, I I could tell the same thing, Net, because sometimes it sounded like weird because I tell the same things, but for me it's really important, living a good life, balance the way. So in this case, I consider after so long time living a life so hard and they tell them to it's not possible to lead. uh, Sometimes I have to go to the job around 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and I keep on the job and go out around 5 o'clock. I kept in another room in my job because I have to go to the college around 7, and after I have to go to the college and finish around 10 o'clock. And so in this case, I had to eat something on the streets and go back to my job around 11 p.m. o'clock, and I work until another day around 8 o'clock in the morning at Saturday. And but I had classes in Saturday, so in this case I kept 27 hours not sleeping. And today I have a balanced life. Is so important for me. So in this case, it's not exactly a surprise, but it's a great opportunity to keep living this way.
Great, great. Uh, uh, Balanced life, I think it's, I don't know, privilege in English, but it's very, very
Privilege.
difficult. Privilege, yes. It's very, very difficult to study and work and deal with home. And oh my God, when we can balance it, it's, I think it's amazing. I try to to give a balance of my life. For example, I always move to near from my work because I worked more than 10 years, spend 6 hours per day to go and to return to my work. And I didn't live it. I just work and study and eat. So it's very, very complicated. It's a great opportunity. Thank you, Ricardo, for sharing.
No problem.
And Emerson, can you read the next question, number 6, please?
First, just a minute. Number 6, how have you overcome challenges or setbacks, and what positive lesson have you learned from them? So, in my case, patience was the most thing that I have learned more this year, because faced with changes about children growth, it's really difficult to me, because you should be patient with their time. They're curious. They are curious a lot. They always test you about things that that they can do it, for example. So develop it was important to me to become closer to her and teach her about what's important, what she can do, what she does. And uh, I believe that's it. And you, Ricardo?
Uh, I was thinking maybe it sounded like my life is a little boring because it's not uh, recently don't have uh, positive things or something. But well, I don't remember right now. Just well, I believe that is uh, have if you are really thankful about your life, I believe that's important because sometimes you have problems. Yeah. Certainly you have problems. It's not possible to live and don't face any kind of problem. But it's important because the problem is here, but it sounded like is you have a strength, internal strength to lead well with this problem. So in this case, I consider one of the best lessons you have. You try to see from the positive side. The problem is not disappear, but sometimes it's better to face with another sensation in your heart, I believe. That's it. And you, Carol?
I think I I think stay with the people was very good for me to overcome my challenge. Because I don't know, I was far away from my family, and it was a very difficult thing. But I have a lot of friends in Paraíba, and with my parents, like for WhatsApp or something like this. So I received a lot of support, emotional support. And I think do the things that I have proud of me, like starting here in Talk and Talk, this melhorou minha autoestima, and yeah, and do the things for me, and like the things I really can see for like for the English, yeah. It's I can see my evaluation on this, so it was a very good for me. And the positive lessons, I think it's like if I pass it for this other time of my life, I know how to deal with, and it's not like the end of world, and it's okay. So I pass once, I can pass. I hope not pass, but if I pass, it's okay.
Okay. I think all of people answer this question. Oh, I think I'm not. So sorry. Positive lessons. For me, I really understand that it's my responsibility to give the value that I think I'm deserving. I don't know if I explained that better, but I can wait other people, my boss, my company, mm, my friend, my boyfriend, I don't know, give me the value that I think I deserve. So I need to fight for this, for my things. For example, I quit of my job in order to I don't know, be more happy, more uh, estimated, and if I didn't work in this thing, probably um, nobody give me things that I need. So it's my responsibility to give give myself all of things that I need, that I want. So it's a great lesson for me. And be patient. It's difficult. All of things, it's a process. Good things came to a long process. For example, learning English or have a more balanced life. It's not happen in one day, 1 week, in 2 months. So be patient and work in my things. It's a better lessons for me in this year. That's it. Ricardo, can you continue in number 7, please?
My goals is, and well, I believe that is try to improve my knowledge in technology and the English and the about my personal life. I try to provide support to my daughter to try to grow up, try to let my daughter wise, I don't know, try to support her to let your life healthier and the happier. That's it.
Great. Please choose other person.
Carol, go ahead, please.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have a progress on my English. It's very better now. I think with the books too. I think the relationship with the person, because I had more time to do this. I was living I was living alone there, so how to take care of a house and I don't know, I learned a lot of things through like the bureaucracies and things like this, and more paciente and more pragmática too, because I don't was like this. Yes, and I think, yeah, I think it is. I think this is more the progress I had. And you, Emerson?
I progressed as a father. I have more patience and more time to deal with my daughter curious and things. For example, right now she's trying to cleaning my yard from my from for my dog's things. And I just watch it because I can do anything about it. but in terms of work, it was a great progression in terms of technical skills. Talking about English was a great progress too, because nowadays I already achieved important conversation with person in any locations, and I faced a situation with, for example, accent and things related. It was really successful, so it was amazing too. Terms about talking about health, I could decrease a lot my body fat, so it increased my energy, my capacity to deal with some things. I could change a lot my body in terms of weights, gym, so it was amazing. I lost about 3 or 4 kilos because I had an injury on my foot. So it was amazing to return to walk normally, do my things, and return to the course, play volleyball. So it was amazing. So if I could balance it, it was an amazing year in terms of progress in almost all areas.
Great, Emerson. I think for me, I'm more closer to the life that I want. For example, I live by myself again. I live near from my job. It's always I try to move and organize my life based on this thing, and I think that's it. I want to learn English, and I keep study and expose myself to the language. For example, in this job now, I have more opportunity to participate of meetings in English. It was terrible for me for a great opportunity. So it's a progress, I believe. And yes, all of things, it's a process. I'm in this way, and I can see my progress it's very important. Yes. Number 8, can you identify any new skills or knowledge? Carolina, can you answer, please?
Can you identify any new skills or knowledge you feel accurate that positively impacts your personal or professional life this year? I think it's like the other question. I think the English, the more read, I think the knowledge how to start with education. I think the skill social, I don't know, I am better now, and I think I answered this. Another question. And about you, Ricardo?
New skills. Well, I would like to learn about networking, or aprimorate my learning in networking and the security, cybersecurity, and the I believe I would like to improve my English too. So sometimes it is exhaustive. You don't notice improvements, but the only way is continue, keep the fight, and continue studying, participate in the immersions or read books, and that's it. And you, Michele?
I think I'm better in trying again. in the past, I just give up and speak with myself. No, this is not for me. And now, if I want a thing, I fight, I work for this. I think it's confidence. I don't know, more confidence, more autonomy to make the things that I want. Don't expect for anyone. I think yes, work in a independent way more in nowadays. Yes, English too. I try to improve and deal with my time, because live alone, study, work, it's not just time, manage time, but understand about the priorities. I'm good and work in the priorities, and considering the risks or the problems. So when you don't have time, it's you learn about how to keep surviving with maintain your fridge with food, because it's very, very difficult to go to supermarket, to study, to work, to wash the dishes. So manage time, it's a great skill that I'm developing. So guys, somebody didn't answer? I don't know.
Me?
Sorry, Emerson.
No
Go
problem,
ahead.
no problem. In my case, time management was a great achievement this year because I should deal with all things because I work from home, so it's complicated to balance the work, the time when I should become my daughter on the school, my wife on the job. So manage time was a great challenge, but a great achievement as well. And communication was another one because even in Portuguese or English, I feel that I improved my skills in communication to be more clear, to be more consistent in communication, to be more confident into what I'm talking about, and to listening more than I speak, to really understand what people are trying to say, to interpret in different ways, and then also sometimes explain to the people what they are trying to tell me, to really facilitate this communication.
Yes, yes. And listen more than speak. It's a difficult skill, but it's very important. Uh, Especially when you have a leader position, it's
Mhm.
better to listen more than speak. Thank you,
No,
Emerson.
I'm practice it with my wife because she always should talk about some difficulties on her job, so I should listen a little bit to provide advice for her related to the situation.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Emerson. Bianca, how are you? How was this conversation for you?
I am fine. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for asking. It was very interesting. I realized that we have a lot of programmers in our platform in Talking Talk. It's fun that it's nice to learn from them and to learn about the life too. I think we all had good goals, good achievements in this year. It was nice to realize that we are winning and we will keep going. Yes, we will keep going to win the next year.
Great, great. Thank you, Bianca. And for you, Elton, how was the conversation for you?
It was good. For me, it was a little bit difficult because it's too early and my brain is starting, and it was difficult to think and develop the conversation. But everything was well, and I enjoyed a lot. It was a great conversation.
Great. Thank you, Elton. Guys, I will put the survey on the chat because it's important to know about how this meeting can be good. And if you have a topic, a suggestion about how to conduct this meeting, im- improve it, anything, it was very important for me and for the platform. I hope that all of you enjoyed this immersion. Thank you a lot for your participating and have a nice weekend, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
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 Weekends.